are more than what you've been revealing. So let it out and let it shine. And know that it's only a matter of time until they know as well as you.
Hey, what's up, guys? David of davidglennrecording.com and theproaudiofiles.com. Got a sweet one for you today. The song Chosen, you guys have heard if you've checked out the acoustic series that I did. And if you've been to my website, you know that I'm giving that away for free. If you go to davidglennrecording.com and you subscribe, you're going to get Thread, which is a piano, a vocal, and a room mic. And then if you mix Thread and send me a link, SoundCloud link, or an MP3 to my email, david@davidglennrecording.com, then I'm going to reply to your email with the files for this song. This is called Chosen. And it's got drums, bass, keys, guitars, the whole works. Great song. And today we're going to cover a couple things with it. So I got to finally getting around to mixing it myself. Have all these great submissions coming in from other people mixing it, but I'm finally getting to sit down and mix it. And last night I was sitting with Jeris, the artist, and we were going over the guitar tones. And so my buddy in Chicago, his name's Victor Encarnacion, killed it. He's a beast. Love his work. He's a producer. Most of the stuff you've heard me do in my tutorials was either produced or co-produced by Vic. And he's just killing it up there. And the guitar tones he sent me, I really liked them, but he processed them he committed to the sound, which is great, but he processed them with his reverbs and delays. And for me, the delays and the reverbs trailed out too much, and it kind of covered up the tone. So what I want to do is I want to show you how I took his dry guitars and processed them with my own. I'm a guitar player, so you guys who play guitar, you'll know how we are about our tones. I kind of created a tone of my own and then blended it with what he gave me, checked for phase, and we're going to go over that. So let me shut up and hit play so you guys can hear what we're going to be working with. And this is just, I barely started this mix, so don't judge me on the mix, but we're going to talk about the guitars.
As well as you.
Very cool. So I love the part. It's absolutely insane. This is a finished result of where I'm at now, pre-mixing. And I'm going to kind of walk you through. Like I said, Vic is a beast. He uses Guitar Rig. I think it's a Native Instruments Guitar Rig 2. I'm not familiar. I have an 11 rack. I've got Waves Guitar. I love the free plugins. 11 Free is great. The SansAmp's awesome. But in this case, he used that. And I'm going to solo it for you and show you. Pretty much I have a little tiny EQ just cutting out some lows, but let's listen to just the processed guitar from Vic. Cool. So great part. I don't mind the tone. I like it. But being the OCD producer guitar player that I am, I wanted to get in and have a little more control. So let's show you what I'm thinking here. Now, one of my favorite guitar pedals of all time is the Voodoo Lab Sparkle Drive. And what it does is the Sparkle Drive, I'll pull up that so you can see it, but it's it's an emulation of like a clean amp and running a driven amp at the same time. So it gives you the impression of the clean and the drive, and you can control the blend between them, and then obviously drive and level. But what I love about that is when I've tracked guitars, I've always thought about the Sparkle Drive, about that pedal, because when you track with clean tones, you get the transient, you get more of the note. In my opinion, you get this nice attack from the clean of your guitar, from smacking the strings, and I love that about it. But that's not enough for me, so what I do is I double the part with a drive tone, and so I'll get either even if it's just a little bit dirtier, or if it's slammed with distortion or overdrive, whatever it is, tube screamer tone. I love the blend that gives me. So when I'm producing guitars, I often will duplicate and either come up with a different amp tone and blend them, or if I've got the Sparkle Drive, which I don't at this point, the beautiful thing about pedals and us guitar players, we sell and trade and do all that. But anyways, I'm blabbing, but that's what I'm thinking about whenever I produce this guitar tone right here. So let me solo and pull open. The other beautiful thing was not really a review of the UAD guitar amps, but the Chandler blew me away. This and the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but was just funneling through some presets. I found this one's called Tele Clean. Kind of fit the vibe that I was going for. And let's take a listen. Yeah, so it's got a nice tight sound to it, not too driven. And then let's pull up this guy. This is the one that I've driven a little bit harder, and that's again the Chandler. Is another preset. It's called Paula Lead, and I think I just turned off the delay. But let's take a listen to that. Yeah, so that's got more of the character and the tone of the sound. And now let's play them together. I'm going to pull this one down and we'll blend it up. Now I'll mute the drive solo. Oh, man. Back in. Now I'm going to mute the clean. Yeah, so either way, you're missing something. So the beauty of that, I love the blend. And when I put it in the mix, let's mute Vic's solo. Listen to that in the mix. It sounds good. Cool. So it sounds good. A little volume automation maybe whenever I get to the mixing of it to kind of pull up some of the softer stuff. I have control now of the clean and the drive, so maybe at the unison bend, I can pull down the drive a little bit or up, whatever I end up doing to taste. And I have some sweet options there. But what I did was just because I like options sometimes, I pulled open Vic's solo guitar, the original, with the process sounds, and I pulled that in. So let's pull it down, and then we'll blend that into taste. Cool. Now, it may be pretty subtle there, but listen whenever I mute it. And then I'll put it back in. And back out. Yeah, so it may seem like a lot. You've got 3 tones. They're the same part, but 3 tones contributing to the overall sound. And in my opinion, I think it sounds great with all 3 of them. And I wouldn't have expected that to. Now, sometimes what I want to note is whenever you're messing with these different amp tones, you may come across a phase issue. They may not play nicely together. So it's as simple as pulling open. In this case, I got lucky they did. But while I was experimenting, there were a couple of tones that didn't play nice together. But if you just pull open an EQ or some way to flip the phase, depending upon what DAW you're in, us Pro Tools guys got to pull something up separate. But you go ahead and pull that up. You can solo those tones. Mute that guy for a second. And then just flip the phase. Yeah. And you hear how everything just kind of disappears. It gets real kind of like tinny and thin. That's how you know it's out of phase. So by flipping the phase, we actually put it out of phase. So let's pull it back in. Cool. And then with the other solo. Cool. Man, so the sparkle drive effect, I'm calling it, the clean and a driven tone, and then we even had that other one for characters, so I'm not even going to be going too much to any verb or delay because it's already in the printed track, and that's what I wanted this video to be about, was the sparkle drive. So clean and driven equals beautiful. Hope you guys love that one. Don't forget to check out davidglennrecording.com for free session files, and of course the pro audio files for some awesome content. We'll talk to you soon.
You are more than what you've been revealing, so let it out and let it shine. And know that